Okay. So what I'm going to try to do again, because the first time I did this, the camera on the phone seemed not to be recording for some reason. I don't understand. Anyway, I've replaced the resistor for WO, which is R3. Can you see that? Sorry. R3 with, I put some pins so that, and I've made a variable resistor which can go from 820 ohms up to 3.2k. Double adapter so I can plug it in, so and measure it at the same time. I'm just gonna, so the multimeter should be showing, I'm just gonna put it to the lowest value. So okay, 120 something, and the power is on. So the board's powered by 3.3, and the sensing voltage, which is irrelevant, really doesn't matter, it's 4.4. So what I'm going to do is take these off, no, leave these on, and change the multimeter to voltage, and plug these into where the resistor goes. I mean, I hope this records this time. And then the sense LED comes on. So I'm going to turn this up now. Turn this up until the light goes out, because I want to find out the behavior when at the transition between on and off. There. See, that's, I don't know, it doesn't, I thought that it would not do this. So there's a region where it might be linear, or you don't want to put it in that region. It needs to be fully going, fully on. Okay, so I just want to know, so we've got 2.1 volts, I presume, hopefully you can see that. So 2.103 volts. I probably don't need to be that accurate. 2.1 volts. And the resistance, if I unplug this and then change to resistance, we get 2.016k. It doesn't really need to be that accurate, but what you think? 2.1 divided by 2016 equals, yeah, 1 milliamp. So 1 milliamp. Yeah, I mean, so the switch, the solid state relay, apparently will turn on at 1 milliamp, and I thought the spec said something much higher than that, unless I'm misreading it. So yeah, I got the spec. So I'm using AQY 280EH, and yeah, it is. I must have been misreading it or misremembering it, but so I'm using 1 milliamp to turn on, which is kind of, from their spec, it's in the range of off. So it doesn't. It's not. I don't understand that. But what I'm going to do now is which I possibly should have been doing from the beginning. I'll just put the multimeter, I'll put the multimeter in series, and I'll set it to 2.2 milliamps. So it's well within their range of on at 3.3 volts operating voltage, and then find out what the resistor is, and that's should be hopefully, I don't know, maybe I should put it, I don't know, maybe I should put it 2.5 milliamps. I'll just go and do that. Okay, I have to do this quick because my phone's about to die and I forgot where I put the charging cable. I'm too lazy to go downstairs. Is that focused? It's not focused, it's like in my hand, focused on my hand. So 2 milliamps, I adjusted it to, so I said about, so if I go at 2.5, ooh, wrong way. 2.5. Ooh. Ah, so it can't go high enough. So, okay, interesting. So fully, which is okay. So 2.3. So 2.37. So 2.4 milliamps. So if I take this apart and then measure the resistor, well, you know what it is. It's just 3.2. Yeah, I think it's whatever it was. Come on. Rifle's guts. My little double adapters. Oops, out of the shot. It's way better than holding the camera doing it this way with the stand, but still it's painful. So you want to change to resistance. I'm hurrying now because everything's going to run out of battery. What? Why are you doing that? Oh, yep. 0.8. What? Ah. Okay, I was going the other way. Oh, I see. 820. Okay. So my original resistor, 820 ohms, is good enough for 2.4 milliamps. So at 3.3 volts, I must have calculated it at some point. Anyway. Okay, that's good though. That means that if I use 820, I'm not going to too much. They're fully turned on. I think as long as, so I'm driving the, where's the circuit? I'm driving the LEDs via that resistor, which is 820, not 768. My original calculation was 768, so I was roughly in the ballpark. Anyway, although I was calculating for 5 volts, not 3.3, I think. But it's driven from the output of a 74HC14. But I think when they're driven, they'll be driven from the output of the I2C bus extender, which is another CMOS chip. So it should be probably roughly in the same ballpark of 3.3 volts, I think. I hope. I need to check to make sure that thing, I think it can run at 3.3 or 5, probably, in this day and age. Anyway, I think I've made some progress. Now, I hope that was, I don't know if that was interesting, but anyway, thanks for watching if you got to the end.